I've been seeing a lot of birds around, so I'm making what's called an Ojibwa bird snare. You run this string through here, like so, leaving enough that you can make a small noose. And then this guy will end up plugging the hole, like so. And you put a little knot right here to latch it in place. And when the bird lands on here, this falls, which pulls that noose tight. So I'm going to give this a whirl. I've seen a lot of birds around here lately. So this is the Ojibwa bird snare, how it's set. And you put bait up on top of the top, right here on this little point. When the bird flies in to land, bam, he's caught by his foot. So I set a little twitch up snare like on my other YouTube video. And over here I set a deadfall because I'm not sure what size animal that I'm after here. This one will catch anything from small game to big game, so that's mainly, you know, squirrel, mouse, rat. So this snare right here, I just stabbed a fork stick in the ground, ran my toggle underneath, and I put a bait stick out, and I got a noose on the ground around it. So when the animal steps in the noose and he tries to wiggle this bait a little bit, the whole thing's gonna go whoosh, just like the other trap, only this one's a little bit different. It's baited. It's baited on a way that when they try to pull on that, it's gonna make this whole thing go whoosh. So, you know, the problem I'm having is I know tons of traps. I've trapped many kinds of animals, but we just had a storm blow in, and you know, so sometimes the animals disappear, sometimes they don't go for the bait. This is something different I'm trying. Hopefully this one will pan out a little better for us. I didn't bring no feathers, but I went ahead and made an atlatl dart, and I put leaf flights on it from a rhodie bush. It ain't, you know, it's not perfect, but it does fly. And I'll show you. Most of the time I've been here, you know, these guys have been too far out from the bank for me to actually spear. They've been like 10 feet out. I could see a whole pocket of them, but I couldn't get to them. So, yeah, when I seen this guy close to the shore when I was going after frogs, I speared it. Seeing if I could get him or not, and pinned him right to the bottom, stuck him. So, I'm gonna eat this guy up. I'm surprised. That's the first one I seen that was close enough to get. And I got him. Today's the final day, and I'm getting picked up pretty early in the morning. I went around and unset all my traps, and I pulled my gill net and the little water bottle fish trap thing I made. I went ahead and pulled it too, and that's because I'm not gonna need it no more, you know. I got one Paiute deadfall in case if I get some breakfast, but you know, no big deal if I don't. Sometimes when you're trapping with primitive traps, you get animals, sometimes you don't, and it's just a matter of chance, luck, and a lot of other things. So, but they're all unset too. So if you're gonna set traps, make sure and unset them when you leave. No use having something suffer for no reason.